President Obama did some amazing things. One of the first things he did, his first executive order, the dreaded executive order, Fox at least believes, all those executive orders, he did an open data initiative. He started putting data sets online, every agency of government to take data. Not dissimilar to what Ronald Reagan interestingly did, that has benefited every single one of you in this room, even if you can't stand the guy. And that is, in the 80s, Reagan took all that satellite data that you paid for as taxpayers, that used to generate, and still does, a remarkable amount of data, but that was put in the vaults of the National Oceanic Atmospheric Agency, NOAA. And it was used for our purposes, for government. He decided to open up that platform. Government still accesses it, but so can everybody else. And as a consequence, you benefited today by using the GPS in your car to get where you may have gotten today. You may have gone on your iPhone to determine, is this weather getting better? Is it warming up? What's the weekend look like? Your AccuWeather, the Weather Channel. All of these things were created because we opened up this data set. What other treasure of data exists at the Recreation and Parks Department, at the DMV, at agencies large and small all over state government, federal government, and local government? So the principal thing, the first thing we need to do is create a similar ordinance to require data sets to be made public. San Francisco, when I was mayor, we became the first city in the country to do this. And you know what happened? We created an online app store. Because when you put the data up, these smart third-party developers, these are the same folks that have created all the apps that you have downloaded on your iPhone and Android platforms, that took that same data, scraped it together, and came up with wonderful ideas that cost not a penny to the taxpayers. And so we have an app store in San Francisco. Other cities are doing the same thing, where you download apps for crime mapping technology to learn about crime rates. You're able to cross-reference those with real estate listings and homes that are on the market, determine block by block what the crime activity is, and before you buy and purchase a home. Yelp now is using health data that is being made available and linking it to those restaurant reviews. And so it won't be long before, because of the nature of localized services and mobility, that you walk by a restaurant and it literally will pop up that their health scores are below average, subpar, even before you make a determination of going to that restaurant. These are ways of using government data to improve services and ultimately improve transparency and trust as a consequence.